Algebraic fractions. In this video, we will learn what algebraic fractions are and how to simplify them. An algebraic fraction is a fraction in which there are algebraic expressions on the numerator and or the denominator. These examples are all algebraic fractions. The skills you have developed for dealing with number fractions will also allow you to work with algebraic fractions. Simplifying algebraic fractions works in the same way as simplifying fractions, with only numbers in them. The rules have not changed. For example, to simplify the fraction 12 over 16, look for a common factor between 12 and 16. 12 is 4 times 3, and 16 is 4 times 4. Both the numerator and denominator share a factor. The common factor is 4. We cancel the common factor in the numerator and denominator. If the numerator and denominator of an algebraic fraction are both written in factorized form and common factors are found, we can simplify by cancelling the common factors. Let's see how it works. Simplify if possible. Check both the numerator and denominator to see if they can be expressed as the product of factors. Then look for common factors which can be cancelled. The common factors 2 and m were cancelled. Factorize the numerator and denominator. The common factors 7, x, and y were cancelled. We can express 10 as the product of factors 2 and 5. So we can factorize the numerator. 5 is the common factor. 5 was cancelled. We can express 21 as the product of factors 3 and 7. So we can factorize the denominator. X plus 7 is the common factor. X plus 7 was cancelled. Be careful with fractions like x plus 3 divided by 3. Remember, when the numerator and denominator share a factor, we can cancel that factor out of the fraction. But here x is adding up to 3. X is not multiplying 3. So 3 and x are not factors. A typical error in illegal cancellation is never do that. In this fraction, to factorize the numerator, we have to find the highest common factor of 4x cubed and 2x. Remember, the highest common factor of monomials is the product of common prime numbers and common variables raised to the least exponent. 2x is the highest common factor. To factorize the denominator, we have to find the highest common factor of 6x squared and 2x. 2x is the highest common factor. The common factor is 2x. After cancelling, we get this fraction. To factorize the numerator, we have to find the highest common factor of 2x squared and minus 4x. 2x is the highest common factor. To factorize the denominator, we have to find the highest common factor of 4x and minus 8. 4 is the highest common factor. In this fraction, the common factor is x minus 2. After cancelling, we divide both numerator and denominator by 2. Now we will see harder simplifications. We know that 2 minus 5 is minus 3. We can write this in another way, putting the minus sign in front of brackets. You can check the result is the same. This property is always true, and it is sometimes useful to use when we are dealing with algebraic expressions. Let's see how it works. In the numerator, the highest common factor is xy. We can factorize the numerator. Now we have to use the property and factorize the denominator. The common factor is y minus 1. After cancelling, we get this expression. Now we have to factorize trinomials. You should notice that the numerator is a perfect square trinomial. And the denominator is a difference of 2 squares. We can rewrite the numerator and denominator in factorized form. Now we can cancel the common factor. The numerator of this algebraic fraction is a trinomial. Let's factorize it. We need two numbers which multiply to give 6 and add to give minus 5. The numbers are minus 2 and minus 3. We can rewrite the numerator in factorized form. After cancelling, we get this expression, x minus 3. To factorize the denominator, we need two numbers which multiply to give 20 and add to give 9. The numbers are 4 and 5. To factorize the denominator, we need two numbers which multiply to give 5 and add to give 6. The numbers are 1 and 5. After cancelling, we get this fraction. If you enjoyed the content of this video, don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask or suggest anything. I will be grateful.